Sandhya works in a publishing company in Noida. She lives in a shared accommodation with her two co-workers. About 15 days before the end of the financial year, a mail from the HR department of the company asked her to submit the investment proof as per the declaration. All other documents were submitted as per the declaration form, but Sandhya got stuck while filing the HRA claim. She can't understand how to claim HRA while she is residing in a shared accommodation. This problem is not only for Sandhya, but also for a large number of people all over the country who go to industrial cities in search of employment. In cities like Delhi, Noida, Pune, Hyderabad, they live in a shared accommodation and paying guests or PG. According to the Economic Survey of 2017, between 2011 and 2016, about 9 million people have internally migrated within the country every year. Around 10 crore internal migrants were working in cities across the country. These include people working as daily wage laborers and in big IT companies. Coming back to Sandhya's problem that how to claim HRA, tax expert Balwan Jain says, first of all, see that the tenant's name must be mentioned in the rent agreement made between landlord and the tenant. Usually, one person gets the rent agreement made in his name and also collects all the rent and then transfers it to the landlord. In such a situation, there is no evidence of other people. In such a situation, there is no evidence of other people being the tenants. After enrolling in the rent agreement, any person can claim HRA equivalent to his share in the rent. There is something else to keep in mind in case of PGs. Usually, food expenses are also associated with the overall rent of PGs. Keep in mind to segregate food expenses and rent. In HRA, you can only claim that amount which is paid as rent. Food expenses cannot be claimed in HRA. Other tax rules remain the same for people living in PG and shared accommodation in flats. For example, the PAN of the landlord must be mentioned if the rent is in excess of rupees 1 lakh per year. If the rent is over rupees 50,000, then deduct 5% TDS. For people like Sandhya, Money9 suggests to draft the rent deed carefully while living in a shared accommodation, whether in a flat or in a PG. Enter your name and keep rent and food charges separate.